Shalom, and welcome back to the Biblical Hebrew Challenge. This is the Biblical Hebrew Beginner's Vocabulary List number 8 out of 30. We will start with a group of nouns, and the first noun for today is dag. Try to say it after me. Dag. Dag means fish. This is a very beautiful and very colorful dag. If we go to Jonah, in chapter 1, verse 17, or chapter 2, verse 1 in the Hebrew Bible, Vayeman Adonai dag gadol livloa et Yonah. And the Lord appointed a great fish to swallow up Jonah. And here is our word, dag, fish. Dag gadol, a great fish. So once again, how do you say fish in Biblical Hebrew? You say dag. Dag. Fish. Our next word is dor. Try to say after me. Dor. Dor means generation, or it refers to a period of time. Dor. As you can see on the screen, dor can be spelled either with a vav or without the vav. Dor. Dor means generation. In Exodus chapter 3 verse 15, Ze shmi leolam, veze zichri ledor dor. This is my name forever, and thus I am to be remembered throughout all generations. Here is our word, dor. Ledor dor, throughout all generations. So once again, how do you say generation in Biblical Hebrew? You say dor. Dor. Generation. Good. The next word for today is zait. Zait. Zait means olive tree or olive. Zait. Do you like zait? Do you like olives? Do you like zait? Deuteronomy chapter 8 verse 8, Eretz Zeit Shemen Udvash, a land of olive trees and honey. Here we have our word, zait. It's spelled a little bit different. It's not zait, it's a zait here in this verse, but it is the same word, zait, olive. Eretz Zeit Shemen Udvash, a land of olive. Shemen is oil. Dvash is honey. Just imagine, such a wonderful place, wouldn't it be? Eretz Zeit Shemen Udvash, a land of olive trees, oil, and honey. Have you ever seen olive trees? Have you ever seen zait or zait? Once again, how do you say olive or olive tree in Biblical Hebrew? You say zait. Zait. Good. The next word for today is zachar. Zachar. Try to say it one more time. Zachar. Zachar means male. In Genesis 1:27, Zachar unakeva bara otam. Male and female, he created them. Here is our word, zachar, male. And in that particular verse, We also found the other word, female. Nekeva. Try to say it after me. Nekeva. Nekeva means female. One more time, let's read Genesis 1:27. Zachar unekeva bara otam. Male and female, he created them. Nekeva, female. Nekeva. Zachar unekeva, male and female. Zachar, this is male. Nekeva, female. Look at this beautiful, beautiful lion. This is a male lion. How do you say male in biblical Hebrew? You say Zachar. Zachar. And this is a lioness. It's female. How do you say female in biblical Hebrew? Nekeva. Nekeva. Zachar, male. Nekeva, female. So you say Zachar for male and Nekeva for female. Very good. Our next noun for today is Hamas. Hamas. Hamas means violence. It is a very negative word, but we encounter it in the Bible. In Genesis chapter 6, verse 11, Vatimale haaretz Hamas, and the earth was filled with violence. Here is our word, Hamas, violence. So how do you say violence in biblical Hebrew? Hamas. Hamas. Violence. Our next word is Yonah. Yonah. Yonah means dove. Do you remember that verse right at the beginning of this video today? Jonah 1:17 or Jonah 2:1 in the Hebrew Bible. Vayeman Adonai dag gadol livloa et hu? Yonah. That's right. Jonah is Yonah in biblical Hebrew. The book of Jonah is the book of Yonah. But now you will learn to read this name with different eyes because now you know what it means. Yonah means dove. So the book of Jonah is the book of Yonah, and Yonah means dove in biblical Hebrew. Yonah. Yonah. Let's go to Genesis chapter 8, verse 8. Vayeshalach et hayonah. Then he sent forth a dove. Remember the story of Noah? He sent out a dove. Vayeshalach et hayonah. Here is our word, Yonah, dove. So once again, how do you say dove in biblical Hebrew? Or the book of Jonah? You say Yonah. Yonah. And it means dove. Good. Our next noun for today is Mishkan. Mishkan. Mishkan means dwelling place or tabernacle. Exodus chapter 40 verse 18. Vayakem Moshe et Hamishkan. Moses erected the Mishkan, tabernacle. Mishkan, tabernacle. Mishkan, dwelling place or tabernacle. Good. Our next noun for today is Mishpat. Mishpat. Mishpat means judgment or justice. In Deuteronomy chapter 16 verse 18, ושפטו את העם משפט צדק. ושפטו את העם משפט צדק. They shall judge the people with righteous judgment. Here is our word, mishpat, judgment. Mishpat tzedek, righteous judgment. So, how do you say judgment or justice in biblical Hebrew? You say mishpat. Mishpat. Good. Mishpat, justice. Our next noun, and this is the last noun for today, ketz. Ketz. Not cats. It's ketz. And ketz means end. Genesis chapter 6 verse 13, ויאמר אלוהים לנוח, קץ כל בשר בא לפני. And God said to Noah, I have determined to make an end of all flesh. Here is our word, ketz. Ketz, meaning end. Ketz kol basar, an end of all flesh. Ketz. Ketz, end. We will move on to a demonstrative pronoun, and that is elle. Elle. Elle means these. Genesis chapter 2 verse 4. Elle toldot hashamayim vehaaretz. These are the generations of the heavens and the earth. Elle. These. Elle. These. So how do you say these? You say elle. Let's move on to a number in biblical Hebrew, and that number is shnaim. Shnaim. Try to say it one more time. Shnaim. Shnaim means two. How many birds do you see here on the screen? You see shnaim. In Genesis chapter 7 verse 9, this is a beautiful verse. Shnaim, shnaim, ba'u el Noach. 2 by 2, they went into the ark to Noah. Shnaim, shnaim, 2 by 2. So once again, how do you say 2 in biblical Hebrew? You say shnaim. Shnaim. 2. Conjunction. O. This is very, very easy to pronounce. O. O means or. For example, in Genesis chapter 24, verse 49, ואם לא הגידו לי, ואפנה על ימין או על שמאל. And if not, tell me, that I may turn to the right hand or to the left. Here is our word, o. Al yamin o al smol. O. So how do you say or in biblical Hebrew? O. Very good. Verbs. We've got 2 verbs for today, and then we are done. Ba. Ba. Ba means he came or he entered. Say it again. Ba. Genesis chapter 7 verse 9. Remember we had this verse. Shnaim, shnaim, באו אל נוח. 2 by 2, they went into the ark to Noah. Well, this is the ESV translation, English Standard Version. We can also translate this as 2 by 2, they came to Noah. שניים שניים באו אל נוח. בא. He came or he entered. בא. And the last word and the last verb for today is ציווה. ציווה. Try to repeat after me. ציווה. It may be a little bit difficult to pronounce because you don't really have a word in English that starts with this ц sound. You have words like pizza or cats. So you do have this sound, ц, but now try to say this sound at the beginning of the word. ציווה. ציווה means he commanded. In Genesis chapter 7 verse 9, well, the other part of the verse, כאשר ציווה אלוהים את נוח, as God had commanded Noah. ציווה, commanded. ציווה, he commanded. So how do you say he commanded in biblical Hebrew? You say ציווה. Very good. We have reached the end of this lesson. Come back next time for the next lesson. Shalom!